Hey guys, Kamala Harris has unveiled her campaign strategy. And what she plans to do is to appeal to all Americans by using reason and logic why her basic communist policies will be good for Americans and America in general. No. Kamala Harris has decided to target white women. Uh, Women of color are already going to vote for her, right? So, and white men, unless you're gay, let's face it, you're not going to vote for Kamala Harris. You got to be really weird, masochistic. So she's targeting white women. And is she targeting these women by saying, oh, how my policies are going to be better for you? No. She's using the mean girl strategy. And if you ask, what's the mean girl strategy? Mean Girl refers to a movie, and it's how women resolve conflict. Typically, women resolve conflict in an indirect manner, especially white women. Black women, they do it in a different manner. But white women, it's just more of a gossip, a slander, saying things about other people, bullying. This is the way it happens. And Harris has determined that's how we're going to do it to win the white women's vote. And so they stuck on a meme, and this is 100% prepared, is called Trump and Vance. They're weird. Take a look at this.
He and his running mate are saying, well, it's just plain weird.
These guys are just weird. That's who they are.
As weird and creepy as J.D. Vance.
Super weird idea from J.D. Vance.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's quite weird. They're just plain weird.
Just plain weird.
Just plain weird.
That stuff is weird. They come across weird, and then they start being weird. Yeah, they're weird.
Being a really weird.
He's such a weirdo.
Donald Trump and his weirdo running mate are weird. Deeply and profoundly weird.
They are weird.
These Republicans just being weird. It's just weird. It's really weird.
Republican weirdness goes even deeper.
He said a lot of things that are weird, a weird style that he brings, weird policies.
This is a guy that is married to another guy, and they had a surrogate mother, and he's calling Vance and Trump weird. Okay, this is from the administration that had a guy wearing a dress that stole women's luggage at an airport twice, and they're calling Trump and Vance weird. Just keep that in mind.
With the weird thing, because it is a thing.
Just plain weird.
What was weird was talking about Diet Mountain Dew. Who drinks Diet Mountain Dew?
You ever seen the guy laugh? That seems very weird to me, that an adult can go through 6.5 years of being in the public eye. If he has laughed, it's at someone, not with someone. That.
Are you going to bring up laughing? Have you seen cackling Harris? She's always laughing in the inappropriate manner. That's hilarious.
That is weird behavior.
Weird and cultish.
These are weird people on the other side.
He kind of doubled down on his weird ideas.
I think weird is probably generous.
Simply weird. These guys are just plain weird.
Vance as weird?
You know, as the campaign said, weird.
It really is just plain weird.
J.D. Vance, plain weird.
No, I mean, I don't know how else you could read it.
Weird. It is kind of.
Saying weird like this is not normal. This is weird. And what has happened, the Democrats, they control much of the media, and they send out a memo. They have talking points or phrases, and the phrase they want everyone to say is weird, because they hope all the cat ladies will start repeating this phrase in their real life.
Weird.
We're not afraid of weird people.
The other side, they're just weird. Why are you being so weird?
Vance has done something more extreme, more weird.
No matter what kind of weird stuff they keep saying.
Trump and Vance are just weird, in addition to being dangerous to democracy.
It's the weird part that's the most engaging.
Whom he addressed as my beautiful Christians, which was super weird.
Weird tech bro, J.D. Vance.
He's a weird guy.
J.D. Vance, uneasy and sort of weird.
Frankly, for lack of a better word, that he's weird.
This is not organic. This has been designed by the Democrats. And the psychology behind this mean girl phenomenon is they can't really run on the record, because the record is horrible. Normal women, right? You would think they would be worried about inflation. They can hardly afford food or a place to live. You've seen all those TikTok videos of girls bawling in front of the camera saying they don't know how to make ends meet. Or crime. The crime is getting violent, and the Biden administration has lied about the statistics. Immigration is just pouring in here, tearing up our communities. These are real issues. The national debt is about to destroy the economy. They don't want to talk about that. They just want to talk that in some undescribed way. Oh, they're weird. And they do that because women are very social animals, and they don't want to go against whatever the social norm is. And that's what being weird is. It's being outside the social norm. Now, women are okay being weird as long as everyone else does it, right? So if all other women get tattoos, including their celebrity heroes, and the celebrity hero says, oh, I'm getting a tattoo because I'm so independent and I don't care about the norms. And then they're, oh, I want to be that way too. I want to be a nonconformist like everyone else. And then they go out and get a tattoo. Oh, I'm going to get purple hair because everyone's got purple hair. I'm going to show I'm a nonconformist. I'm a rebel. And so they get purple hair like every other woman does because, oh, I'm just being so edgy and so myself. But really they're just conformists. They're following the herd. The greatest fear is to be outside of the herd because that is weird. And so that's what the dynamic they're trying to do here with Trump and JD Vance. Because if you think about it, Kamala's whole life is really weird. She was mostly raised in France. She's just the most leftist, radical, extremist senator we've had. She basically advocates communist policies. This whole administration, they're into cutting off little kids' genitals for sex changes. That's their highest value. I mean, if you want to use the weird position, this is a weird administration. But they're trying to push this on Republicans because they think this is effective, especially getting the white women vote. Oh, they're just weird. I don't know about policies. I just feel they're weird. That's why we shouldn't have the 19th Amendment. But because we do, how do you counter this? Or how do we or the Republicans fight this back? Well, the first thing not to do is pander. That's the worst thing possible because that just makes you look weak and more weird. What the Republicans need to do, Trump and Vance, is to take a more masculine approach. Because here's a fly in the ointment for women and their whole little mean girl bully games and the sisterhood and all that. That falls apart immediately when they find a man. Talked to so many women that have said that. Once one of the girlfriends finds a guy, it all changes. And symbolically, if you have a man in a leadership position not playing these games, it really attracts a lot of women, including a lot of white women. So what J.D. Vance and Donald Trump should do is not to pander to women at all. In fact, if anything, they should be more masculine and focus on issues that are really key to our country, including the economy, immigration, the crime that's out of control. This is what they need to focus on. If they need to focus on a demographic, they should focus on white men. And then white women will follow. They will when they see that. So all these little weird games and the talking points that the Democrats have, very catty, mean girlish, junior high-ish, that works on a level. But the way to break the spell is to ignore all of that and go forward with the issues that are really important in a non-apologetic manner. Right. Just laugh at Kamala Harris and her cackle and move forward. That's the way to do it. And it's kind of very similar to personal dynamics. Like if a girl personally calls you weird, oh, I'm so scared she's calling me weird. How can I not be weird? Don't. Just be yourself and go forward. And believe me, women follow. We've seen this all the time, like in industries. Oh, that computer technology, that's weird. But then when men establish it, women follow. Oh, you play online games, that's weird. But then when it becomes popular, women follow. Women follow. That's their nature. So men don't need to worry about appealing to women per se. Don't focus on that. Focus on doing the right things. Focus on being strong for this country. And women will see that and admire that. Oh yeah, around their little catty friends. I mean, oh, Vance is weird. I just don't like the way he looks with his beard. He looks pudgy. Ooh. But then when they see the strength, they will vote in a different manner. So that's how the Republicans should counter this obvious AstroTurf strategy that the Democrats are doing. Talk to you guys later.